I thought I would share this quick tip or trick that I figured out to thread the bottom two loopers of your serger. For regular threads, it's usually not too bad. You can just pass it through and it'll go all the way through. There's a couple of tight spots, but it's not too bad. But when you have to use woolly nylon thread, I'm sorry, or any stretchy fibrous thread, then it gets a little tricky because the ends are so fibrous that even a little wax or wetting the ends helps, but I don't know, I have a lot of trouble still with it. So what you find online is everyone says to take a piece of thread and wrap it around the woolly nylon thread and grab these two ends right here and hold them together and then pass it through like the tight spots, like if you're threading a needle, or these two small holes over here. That works, and it's a little bit it takes your fingers and it takes a minute to get it together, so it's not complicated, but it works. But every time I do it, I find that I'm having to cut another piece of thread off, and holding one side straight while I grab the other end is a little cumbersome. So what I figured out was that if you use these, they are dental floss sticks that you use to get in between dental work. Use it to pass it underneath a bridge or at the bottom of a crown. And these work really well to pass the woolly nylon through. Hold on, I could have done this a little bit easier, but to pass it through all those little areas, and it even fits the hole on the knife easily, and it fits the coil on the other end. So it works on everything, but it is a little too big to pass through the eye of the needle. So I probably will end up having to use the thread trick to pass it through those. But normally I'm only using the woolly nylon on the bottom two loopers, and I'm not really using it on the two needle threads. So it works for me, and I'm really excited that I figured that out, because I was just thinking, if I could only take a piece of thread and loop it together and glue it so that I could use the same one over and over. This is stiff enough that, it's easy to pass through, and I can actually use one and stick it, tape it to my machine so I have it ready whenever I need it. Hope this helps someone else.